find a teleporter then. Where is that thing now? I don't know where the typing device was. Well, there it is. Okay, so that disc. Yeah, so if we could find another teleporter, then I don't have to walk all the way back this way. We'll go back and we can try some stuff. Well, this is databank anyway. Once again, Proteus crystal is presented before the barrier, protecting the tower avatar's memory machines. Concentrating on releasing the captured life essence, your champions diffuse the magical mist and push their way into the chamber. Inside the databank room, nearly identical ancient machines to the first databank room, buzz and hum. The machines are so similar, in fact, they cause confusion among your champions. My eyes deceive me. Did we not enter this exact room earlier? Aye, friend Froger. It's a wicked trick indeed. Someone has repaired the machines with magic. No, son of Rogan. Databank machines are often identical in nature. It makes repair and upgrading more efficient. And helps the system work in balance. There was no magic used here. Once we destroy these machines, there will be one final room to deal with. Moments after your champions demolish the technology, their hair stands on end, their intense feelings of anticipation prelude the cracking energy that announces the arrival of the tower avatar. Welcome back, Neo. Welcome back. So they resort to bringing in outsiders, a testament to their desperation. They who? Do not attempt to deceive me with your lies, marksman. You are in league with the Magi traitors. We are in league with no one, sprite lady. And yet, here you stand, intent on destroying my databanks. You cannot conceal the hatred of Proteus burning in your eyes. I give you one final warning. Go back now while you still can. For as long as I exist, I will allow no harm to befall the first Magus. She defends Proteus, but she has expended every ounce of energy to stop us from his audience, claiming he is the threat to us. I am so confused. Whose side is she on? It would seem the correct question is, whose side is she on right now? Enough. We have a task at hand. Stand aside, Avatar. You have no authority here, Shield Guard. Yield now or perish. One way or another, we will reach Proteus. Your champion's defiance turns the tower avatar blinding bright red with eyes of pure white. Erratic discharges of crimson energy shoot from her body as she rushes to attack. A horrific scream of a single word, "No!" erupts from her lips. Ain't for the pizza. Oh, here we go. This is a very tiny room to have a fight with all these people in it. Oh, and really? Take him out. Get him out of there. Okay. And let's use this, and this, and then this. And you can come in here. You guys get over here. And now let's do that. Who do we mind control? Who do we mind control? Mana absorbers. I think the Topaz Golem. Because the Topaz Golem, I think, does some other work. I think that, yeah, that's the ice guy. And dazed. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. How about you stop this with the blizzard? Oh no. Can we just do this and you're done now? That should finish you. Oh yeah. You weren't finished before, you're finished now. Some more tower logs. Bobby spots another small silver box lying on a desk. The recorder looks identical to the previous one hanging on the wall, but this one has a few dents and cracks. Bobby tries to activate it, but nothing happens. Here, let me try. It's damaged, but I think I can salvage one recording. The engineer of old placed the recording of a familiar voice. Tower to log 20. My fathers continue to ask more difficult things of me. I don't mind at all. In fact, I enjoy this challenge, and enjoy learning new things each day. But since they tell me to be honest and forthcoming with these logs, I must confess, some of the things they ask of me disturb me. For example, I was told to collect fire essence from the fire creatures of the Magi training level. The fire elementals were not willing to relinquish their essence, so I was required to fight them for it. Harming a living, otherwise benevolent creature solely because it does not do as I command seems wrong. When my fathers put me to sleep, I keep seeing the fire elementals after I hurt them and took their essence. But that's if they care about that, right, Neil? Is this what they call a conscience? Until tomorrow, Tower Avatar, signing off. So now I think we could just keep exploring from this way. Right, so now we have that. Let's go guess at this number. So we know it's a 2, we know it's a 4. So is it 2, 4, 6, 8? No. 2, 4, 1, 8. Yeah. Oh, did I? Whoops. 2, 4, 8, 8. Oh, no. What? None of those worked? Activated teleporter! Yay! It was 0. It was a 0, so we got... Yay, we guessed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was thinking that. But we knew most of the digits, so I was just trying to find the third one. We just didn't have that third one. Ah, we get to the secret place now. Sweet. You get to fight that skull that you saw earlier, Neo. And a fountain. Okay. It's a lot more than just one guy. On his portals or just towers? What is this? There's one portal. Where's the portal? There's the portal. Let's go take out the portal. Need to take out the portal. Okay, portal's done. Yeah. I was gonna say that too. The password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, actually, Whisper is hurting in this battle. Yep. I gotta change my luggage. Gotta change my luggage. Get rid of this tower. Oh, that tower is already gone. Okay. Where's more towers? We'll get rid of this tower. It's changed from suck to blow. Changed from suck to blow. Here, how about we do that to you? What are you? Eric? Why are you taking over, Eric? It doesn't seem like you're taking over. Where is everybody in all this? Here. Fire those guys up. Put that down over there. And drop meteor over here. Gonna do the short version. Do you? Yes. Do you? Yes. Good, you're done. Well, there's a lot of guys over here. Why so many? More guys just appeared. Here, mind control you. You walk very slow. Light breaker. A light breaker. That's a lot of damage there. I'm assuming you're the last guy? Yep. Last guy. Now, what is this? Fountain. Who gets the drink from the fountain? We'll get Kayla to drink from the fountain. I'm assuming it's good fountain. Speed has increased by 5. Okay. Can you actually benefit from that? Where is your character? Yeah, it might have worked. Might have been fine. Okay. So she's gonna do more damage now. That was a good secret to find. And back we go. And now we can just use this teleporter. And we can explore onward. Guess we'll go this way first. Oh, you're a big stone boy. What is this? White leather of flash. It's 3.3 health regen. Everybody with the health regen. destruction. Oh, they're actually... What are you, guy? Like, seriously. You are... Dark stone golem? Alright. Where are you coming from? Over this way? We will, He's kind of got an interesting walk to him. He's... that is a good question, Dio. That is a good question. Start breaking down your earth barrier here. Who is this? Why don't you move out of there, Whisper? What? Earth Lord. Dark Stone Golem. We can't enchant any of you. Can you stop this? Can you stop attacking this much? That finishes you off. Just could get a slight little change in that teleport. Hey, health mana gen goes down. May not be a decent bad gun though to have for Kayla. We shall take a peek. Character on Kayla, inventory, weapons. What do we have here? The 5 to mastery. That does a lot of damage. I think I'll just keep it as is. Keep it as is. Okay. Now we get to explore in here. Gold, gold, gold. Whoa, what is this? Gold. Scroll. Chest with hammer. Let me guess, is this going to tell me tired muscles and longing to be finished with the tower makes the clash of opinions less passionate than previous arguments. Regardless, your champs quickly move toward an impasse. One group wanting to shut down the crystal golem production facility, the other wanting to leave it be. Will you let the party find their own solution to the problem at hand, or focus your mind, extend your will, and suggest own course of action? Let the party decide. Okay. Champions debate over the crystal golem facility. Short-lived, far shorter than you expected. Apparently, tired spirits eager to conclude their task have left your party more receptive to compromise. Your champions choose to leave the facility alone in hopes that the crystal golems will prove valuable in the future. Then it is agreed. We will not destroy this facility of fear. Not when the power of these crystal golems may yet serve the Queen of... Whisper looks to her companion's face, seeing their suspicious expressions. She corrects herself, mid-sentence, eliciting a nod of approval from Abe. As long as you don't turn inside out and explode, right? Then the teleporting is fine. Not when the power of these crystal golems may yet serve the people of Artara. Before your champions depart the area, as an added precaution, Kane has everyone remove the pieces of golem residing in the large flat metal plates in the floor. All of these pieces and Partially formed golems are piled in a corner of the room and mixed in with crystals and other mechanical odds and ends of the room. If the Tower Avatar does manage to activate the facility, she will at least need to assemble any new golem creations from scratch. Okay, so we shut it down before we... Giant pieces of machinery and piles of crystals fill the cavernous chambers. Running now enters. Your champions discover a number of large metal plates bedded in the floor with pieces of crystal golems sitting atop them. Strange black carpeting runs over machined cylinders connecting each metal plate within the room. The further into the chamber your champions move, the more complete the crystal golems become. I've heard this type of malfunctioning. Ancients called it an assembly line. Malfunctioning, manufacturing. Correct, son of Rogain. Assembly lines like this were used to create many machines in the quickest amount of time. The equipment here is still warm. No doubt the Tower Avatar is doing. Some of these golems are near complete. If she decides to complete their construction, such numbers could prove a most difficult obstacle. Exactly, Baron Boron. We must see to it that no more crystal golems are created here. These golems were created to help purge Terra of Organte mana. What if this is the only golem creating facility in the tower? Can we take the chance Terra will not need such ceaseless workers ever again? Chief is right. For all we know, Proteus' solution to save Terra requires these crystal golems. You assume too much, marksman. The threat posed by so many potential enemies far outweighs the possibility of their necessity. We should destroy them all while we still can. Or at least these machines responsible for their creation. Okay, well, that decision has already happened. We've already done that decision. And nothing left in floor 10. Where are we now? Where are we now? So back we go this way. Oh, come on. You put Soma before Darkwood, Neo? Really? Well, this looks a little wet. A sense of paralyzing dread washes over your champions. The emotion is so strong that even you tremble on your crystal throne, far away from this place. That's not good. Void Lake. Welcome to the Void Lake. Oh my goodness. Look at all of you boys. Huh. Well now, this looks interesting. You guys... Oh, and then there's another battle behind you guys yet? There's so much... this is bad. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Okay, since we're here in the area anyway... Sweet, tower's just about done, and now it is. Next. Moving on, moving on. Can we just drop that on there? Yeah, there we go. Enchant you. You're done? Now we can take out this thing. Where we did that. Well, that guy moves pretty good. Alright, now you guys can be dazed in there. Everybody. Well, not everybody. Oh, he's got a heavy footsteps. He's got very, very heavy footsteps. Get wrecked. Get destroyed. You haven't played that one yet. That one I have been thinking about. I've watched some playthroughs of it, but I have been thinking about Alien Isolation a little. Oh, that guy was part of that group. Okay. There's no extra crystals in here. Oh, sneaky area. Very sneaky area. Yeah, I don't know about that whole Void Lake business. Doesn't seem like it would be a good place to kind of have a vacation. Don't know if I'd want to set up guess you wouldn't have to worry about garbage. What is this guy? Oh my goodness. Excuse me, sir. It looks like you have an issue. Oh, wow. Every elemental there is. Why not? And a furious spider on top of that. Warped elemental is feeding on radioactive waste here. Okay. See, the Void Lake could be decent. That. Take that over. I don't think I could shoot through that. Let's get that cast already. Oh, Kane's already going. There you go. I took over the wrong guy. Mind control that. Maybe put this down here. Don't know if I hit him. I think I did. I think I actually did, but I'm not sure on this. Oh, you had to attack that thing? Why did you attack that thing? That doesn't look good. Okay, well, you guys are all in a little bit of a problem now. Or he got destroyed. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look healthy. We'll avoid it. Oh, you're shitty. Here, have this as a present. Gift from me to you. That should finish you, yep. I'll get wrecked. I can't. Oh, there we go. I got somebody. Give you this. Oh, these are the spiders. Here, meteor. Get flattened. There's a lot of spiders. Oh, we're done. You're off. Don't know where you're off to. Is it available? Yeah. Is it available? I don't know much about that game. Is it available for Linux? That would be the question to one for my inquiring mind. If you wouldn't mind looking that up. Centrifuge teleport discovered. Okay, what have we done here? We've gone over that way, but we missed a bunch of rooms over that way. Okay, so let's go here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's go out. Oh, is it like PS4 or something? We go pick this chest up. Decent mana regen, not so great on the health. So it is unlikely? Okay. Well, then it would probably be unlikely for me to play as well for now, for the time being. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Stasis pod. Two glass chambers look similar to the pod that contained Kayla. When Eric looks behind the pods, he sees remnants of life spark energy flowing from the left pod to the right. Your champions feel certain these pods were used to siphon life force from one individual to another. The only questions are who and why. Proteus. Keycard. Found a keycard. Okay. To try and delete characters from the game. Interesting. Ooh. Some crystals that I can pick up. A chest. Meld robe of arcane juggernaut. Grand recovery. I don't see how that's grand recovery when it's -2 health regen. Doesn't seem all that grand recovering. That. Oh, camp. And of course, skeletons. A bunch of skeletons, actually. Quick Bonebreaker Warbow of Ruin. this is the ruin level. We're going through all the ruin level parts now. What is going on here? These look like they could be the orcs. Wait, so we could go that way. They didn't hold out all that well. All this exploration just for a teleport disc. Where did we go? Hello? Oh, we're over there now. I missed. Well, guess I wait for another teleport and then we go back. Well, that's kind of cool. That's a cool kind of view. You can kind of see where you were before. Kellen nods as your champions arrive at the third and final databank room, the same mist-like barrier that's guarded the previous databank chambers along the way. Final impediment to shutting down the avatar. All we need to do is one last portion of life essence. Now your champions respond to the frosting words. Instead, a crackle of energy, a blast of warm air from behind sets your party on guard. You, who are? I am the tower avatar. Command, link, open. What's wrong with her? Your systems must be resisting the reversion to her initial status. Has Proteus sent you? The tower avatar stands at his command. Kane's eyes grow large at the avatar's statement. Perhaps shutting the avatar down is unnecessary if we can convince her. Shut me down? Why? Have I done something wrong? I can do better. Please, I want to live. We may not be killing her, but somehow the Queen of Shadows almost takes pity on her. Insufficient data. Rerouting to backup system. Without warning, further explanation, the tower avatar vanishes. The hall surrounding your party explodes with light, forcing everyone to shield their eyes. When the light subsides, the sparkling, luminous image of Proteus stands before your champions. He nods and raises his brow in gesture of pride and compassion regard. For over 1,000 years I have waited. Words to express my pleasure and gratitude are lacking. Where are you, brother? Why can't you come before us in person? Soon, my dear sister. I am confined to the throne room for reasons I cannot yet explain. But in due time, I promise, your questions will be answered. All you need to do now is remain committed to your final task. Disable the third databank and shut the avatar down. It just doesn't seem right. We might as well be killing her. Truth be told, Master Dwarf, I share your pain. Take no pleasure in undoing the mind that has guarded these halls for centuries. Yet the tower avatar is set in her ways, and her ways are short-sighted. She cannot see or understand the grand design of what unfolds around us, and for this, she must be removed from the game. Perhaps one last chance at a diplomatic solution. If we all stood together and spoke our minds, surely a life is worth such an effort. Alas, the die has been cast. One way or another, the tower avatar that you have known must cease to be. Terra's very existence hangs in the balance. And we will not fail. Proteus nods at Kane's words and slowly fades from sight. The reservations of their chosen course of action hang in your champions' hearts. They press on without hesitation. For as Kane said, for Terra's sake, they cannot and will not fail. Alright, before we do that, is there more stuff over here? Nothing on these panels. Another travel disc. Oh, I want an actual teleport so I can teleport back here, so I don't have to walk all the way back here. But I think I'm gonna have to walk all the way back here. Because I don't think I have the essence. Do I? Yes, the life force thing is empty. Okay. So we have to fill it up with something again. Now where are we? Oh, not far. And there's somebody waiting there. There we go. Now we go to trouble. Conservatory. Now we got a trouble place. So I want to go back to here. Back to the Void Lake. So what is this gonna do? Minus 30 health, 20 mana. That's it. No, I don't know about that. Who would I want to do that to? Don't know who would be worthwhile for that. Don't use Rackham all that much. He does have a lot of health. Sure, we'll do it to him. Oh, monies. Monies. Robes of power. Those actually seem fairly decent. Still with the health regen downness. But an antenna. Kayla explains this device was part of an ancient communication system, allowing people to talk over large distances. I see all you gold. I will grab you all. Oh, what are you guys doing here? What is this happening? What are you doing here? Training and staging area for pure Empire's forces. Oh, is that just a fence around a hole? Don't fall down there. That's all. That's all that is. Guess we'll move out. Here, we'll put those guys over there for distraction purposes. You guys can deal with the hole. And we can mind control you. And then fire that off. Get rid of everybody's. Stunned. But where is... Okay, that's Kane. You know, Kane, come on for back here. You're walking way too far. Okay, what if we sped this up? And Kane went off on his own again. Come on back. And cast all those, put this out, and put this on. That took everybody out fairly quickly. You guys are healing. Why are you guys healing? Oh wow. That was uncalled for. Yeah. Nah. That battle's done. 7 to speed. Oh wow. Wonder if that filled the life force thing. Maybe not. Didn't say anything there. I was hoping maybe it did. Oh, there's this cave goes a ways back, yeah. Wow. Wasn't expecting this area to be that big back here. I thought it was just like, oh, it's gonna be a little area. Gotta go grab chest. Oh, and there's a little battle in the way. Grand Caves. Grand Caves teleport now. This tower. Fairly decent sized tower with waterfall even in the tower. Another one of these battles. Welcome back, new. Welcome back. What if we did that? Put down that over there. And that battle's done. Another relic chest. Yeah, it's like they're really giving you a bunch of stuff now to prepare for the final battles. Oh, no, 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 where are you going? I want you to climb up this wonderful cave. Adamantine ore. Moving through the underground caverns puts Rackham in a good mood. Reminds me of home. These caves do. I can almost smell the pitch pie cooking. The dwarf stops in mid-sentence and raises his nose as if smelling an actual pie. He then rushes towards a nearby wall. You don't mean to tell me he really smells. I think that dwarf is losing grip on reality. Running his hands along a thin silver line in the rock wall, Rackham kneels and smiles. Sweet, sweet adamantine. I knew I'd find more of ye in here somewhere. Perhaps we'll stumble across a decent-sized vein yet. Adamantine, adamantine. Oh, that just takes you out to that. Okay. So that's all explored. Where were we now? We're over here. Conservatory. Oh wow. Okay, I think it chose the wrong way to go. Let's explore around here first. What's up here? Geothermal generator. Some gold. Scale explains the strange machine extracts heat directly from the ground. What ground? That means there's like no floors below us if there's ground, right? Okay, so this area is gonna just loop on itself. console. Kayla manipulates the control panel, pulling up screen after screen. Pulling screen after screen of information. Though it's all in common tongue, your champions can't make much sense of it. After a few more moments scanning through the interface, Kayla finds a file signed by the first Magus. She launches the file, and Proteus' voice fills the air. Your persistence in finding a means to restore flora balance to the world is commendable. Do not think it absolves you from your crimes and heresy against the Order. You cannot escape the consequences of your actions. Still, perhaps we all deserve a chance at redemption. I will spare what power I can to shield you from the others, but I can only extend such power to this level alone. Should you find the solution you seek, you will be on your own to deliver it to the surface. Okay, that was a little confusing. Okay, this is a nice little maze and labyrinth area. Oh my. That's a power supply. The strange room before your party has another Gauntlet communication device mounted on a stone pedestal at its center. Unlike the other devices, this machine is already active. Small wisps of purple energy crawl along two thin metal spikes atop the machine at regular intervals. The familiar rhythmic noise of Gante whispers pours from the machine. You feel your champions struggle to decipher the words, but for some reason they cannot understand them. You watch the device come into clearer view as Kane and the others move closer. The Gante words come louder. Yet still, your champions cannot comprehend. A strong feeling compels your party to adjust the machine for greater clarity. It can't be true. On a ship of strangers, every man's word holds the same weight. It makes sense. After all this, it makes perfect sense. Such sacrifice, such willingness to help others. I can sense more the message. We need to adjust the machine, amplify the signal. You watch, listen, and feel as your champions gather still closer to the machine, yet you are baffled by their conversation. For as hard as you try, you cannot decipher the words or understand the message. Your champions clearly hear. As you struggle with all your energy to comprehend, a tense feeling to comply, to adjust the machine, as whispers suggest, washes over Kane. It comes so strong for a moment, the idea even appeals to you. Then the horror of the situation strikes deep in your bones. It is not your champions who cannot hear the Argante message, it is only you. The aliens from another time and place, aware of your presence, block their transmission from your awareness. You feel the connection to your champions slipping and a new psychic bond forming between your champions and their Gante. You focus your will and warn your champions to abandon the machine at once. I don't know. Maybe we should wait. They're speaking so loud, so fast, I can't hear myself think. I don't feel right. Like my head's gonna explode. Perhaps this machine is too powerful for you four. I feel no ill will. Nor I. Step back, and we two alone shall listen to the message with the full power of the machine. The Argante influence is too strong. It's unlikely you can influence your entire party. Your only chance is to focus on one group. Encourage Boron and Whisper to listen and help fortify their resistance to outside influence, by adding your own, or strengthen Kane and the others' resolve. This is Whisper. That would be Whisper. Will them to destroy the mechanical device before it's too late? A third and most risky option enters your mind. Do nothing, allow your champions to do as they please, conserve your energy to break any Argante influence once your champions leave the room, should it be necessary. Let those two listen. Well, we heard Eric. Alright. The subtle warning you projected to Kane and the others causes them to hesitate further. Kayla even steps back from the machine, holding her temples in distress. Champions struggle to fight their Gante influence, leaves them speechless. Boren and Whisper huddle over the machine, taking their companion's silence as permission to use the machine themselves, and do just that. What strength Organte must possess to influence your champions across such a vast distance. You will not chance losing the bond with your party, nor the prize that awaits the bottom of the tower. It is simple logic, really. Your influence will be stronger, focused on the 2 rather than the 5. She isn't topless, though. For this reason, you summon all your strength, clench the crystal throne on which you sit, and focus your will on the Queen of Shadows and the Frostling. Boren and Whisper lean so closely over the machine, the purple energy nearly scorches their hair. They manipulate the device with unexplainable ease and accuracy, and in a moment the Organte whisper directly to them. For a moment, the desire to listen in and hear what the aliens have to say washes over you, but you cannot listen and fortify your champion's will at the same time. With their welfare in jeopardy, you summon all your strength and address Whisper by her title. You remind both champions who they are and where they came from, fortifying their will against the alien influence. Yeah, there's been the odd mistakes in there. Is she? No, she's not. She is not. As the two listen, Boren seems unimpressed and skeptical, but Whisper's eyes grow large and she grins with anticipation. She pushes a lever on the machine to its highest point, causing the purple energy to race across the metal spikes. Boren warns her to reduce the machine's power, but she does not listen. After a few moments, a high-pitched whine rings out. One of the metal spikes breaks in half, and the machine powers off. Your bond to your opponent instantly returns to full strength as the minds of your champions clear. What was that? What did they say? They spoke of alliances, false prophets, and guarantees of Tara's safety. Whisper frantically tries to start the machine again, but it will not power up. Kayla points to a component on the machine's side. Perhaps the librarian can repair the other device with this coil, the second missing component he spoke of. So we got the coil found now. So, this is her. Interesting. Who to trust? Who to trust? Do you trust Proteus? Do you trust Organte? Who do you trust? Who do you trust? This is a long walk. Another few more of these that have nothing in them. What else do we have here? Somebody is trapped. Another greater scroll. There's 3 skill points. I don't think so, Neo. I don't think so. Who do we give this to? Skill points. Who needs skill points? Probably everybody. Yeah, you could use some skill points. Kayla. I don't know if, well, Kayla could use some skill points. Okay. What are we losing? I think some life points. Maybe. Maybe, Neo. Maybe. Okay, let's give it to Kayla. Oh. And now we can upgrade the skill tree on you and give you... How much do you need here? Yeah, max that out. Max that out. What has happened here? He's destroyed dead prisoners. These orcs have been dead for a long time, yet their bodies do not decompose, almost at all. It must be due to the preservation magic mastered by human zealots. Okay. Kayla. Here we go. Here. Oh my, that doesn't look good. I missed that the first time I came through. Ambush. No. No ambush. Who's ambushed? What? 3 people are ambushed? Aw, really? This out there. Now we can move all out here. How did you get stunned? Kane, what happened to you? Here. You need to get into this, Kane. Now, Kayla. We can put all this out. Let's speed jump. It's the armored mechs and Kane just going ham on everybody over there. Well, since the battle's over here, we might as well go visit the battle. Then we can at least help out in the situation. Why is oh, you're all frozen. Why did you guys get all frozen and everything? Again all frozen? Here, let's do that then. And throw a bomb over that way. Alright. That is all done now. That is all done now. Okay, so we got life force again, so now we can actually open that area. More crystals full of me. Oh, this... This doesn't look healthy. What are you guys doing here? What are you doing to the poor orcs? You don't have to do anything to the poor orcs. No wonder the orcs are having to have healers like that. Especially if they, Oh, did I... Oh, didn't quite take it out yet. There. Well, now it's done. No wonder they need healers like that. If they have to fight against armies this size all the time, I could see needing something like that. Alright. Kane will be fine there. We'll go to the other one now. Oh, that pearl's down already. There you go. And oh, we can get all that. Okay, that was interesting. Oh, they're following Kane. I thought Kane was done over there. He wasn't. There's still more. There's still more guys showing up. Was it a close one? Name not found? Was it very close? What if I did that? Here. Those guys over there for you. Just touch and go for a moment. Oh no. Oh no. It is a fantasy game. It started getting very technical here as of late. Oh, that was a complete miss. Here, we'll mind control you. And then we're good. Life Force Crystal is almost filled. I thought it was filled. It's not quite filled. There's like nothing up there. Those prisons are fine. Why is it taking more guys to get the Life Force Crystal to be filled up? The other ones I thought were just a battle. Profusely. Yeah. How'd the game go, by the way? How did your stream go? Beam entering consume massive amounts of power. If only your champions knew what made such demands. Okay, what is that? What is this? What is going on in here? Oh, hi guys. Sounds of metal crashing against stone echo throughout the chamber as a lone soldier of pure empire stands, smelling one of the Organte listening devices. He seems uninterested in most of the parts. He pulls away, tossing them over his shoulder without care. After a few moments, the soldier senses the presence of your party and turns to face them. His bronze-colored armor, heavily accented with gold, is highlighted by a handful of medallions on his chest and the bright multicolored peacock-like feathers of his helmet. A small ivory horn and satchel lie strapped across his chest. Welcome back, Neil. Yeah, Civ. Played a fair bit of Civ 4 in the past, but haven't. I have Civ 5. Haven't played much of it. All the stuff they did with the religion is interesting, and now the city-states, all that way I think was introduced in Civ 4, 5. So, not quite used to that. So, are you the great champions of this land? We know. Hand over our technology and impures. You know, yet you do not comply. Blasphemy. You truly are Aryan people, to come to our land uninvited and presume to impose your will. I know not how the races of your world responded to your aggression, but Artara will be no easy prize to claim. Your resistance is relevant. We come with the holy word and purpose, and in truth, we were not uninvited. We were led here by our benefactor, he who is appointed by God, the high priest, the forerunner. He has revealed this tower gateway to your world, not only as a means to capture impures trying to escape our own, but as a haven of impure that needs to be purified. The Queen of Shadows has seen the quality of your pure empire, and she is not impressed. She says your benefactor was a fool, and he has only led your people to their doom, so let them come, and we will dispatch them like all the rest. Good. Polluted civilizations that do not resist are much more difficult to cleanse. What you have seen of our empire is only the summit of the mountain. You cannot fathom our numbers. We will pour through this tower like a righteous torrent, sweeping away everything that stands in our way. Millions of soldiers, whose only glory is to die in the name of our benefactor and Lord. Bad things, Neo. Bad things. Large boasts from such a small man. Before any of your champions can react, the bronze-armored soldier raises the ivory horn to his lips and gives a sharp blow, filling the chamber with high-pitched moan. Within seconds, fanatical human soldiers are pouring into the chamber behind the hornblower. By far the most your champions have yet encountered. Once assembled in the room, they draw weapons, staring at Rackham, Boran, Eric, and Whisper, with deep-seated hatred burning within their eyes. Nearly unable to restrain themselves, they wait, desperate with anticipation for their leader's command. Kill them! Kill them all! Ferdinand Magellan. He's got a bit of health. Alright. Alright, Ferdinand. Let's start with the mind control on you. And then we'll put this out over in here. And we should do this for everybody. Let's put our resistances up. Move everybody in here. Quite different to Civ 5. I have everything for Civ 5 though. I don't know. Okay, so now we can bring all of you guys out. But we didn't do much damage to him. Now we're doing damage. Now we did some damage. And he's healed. 200 hit points. That's a lot. Here. If we did this to you guys. No, how about you guys stop this? That finished him off. Alright. Emperor's Wrath. Increased damage of critical hits from base. Ooh. And no mercy for the weak. Reduces armor by 3 for 20 seconds upon each hit. Okay. Interesting. Many of the human soldiers lie wounded or dying as Cain presents Proteus crystal and begins siphoning the life essence. The action causes the remaining survivors to scream out, Diablos! And recoil in terror. Amid the chaos of scrambling, screaming survivors, Whisper notices the librarian's crystal. It pulsates quickly with a bright glow and increases in speed with each passing second. Torchlight behind the party announces the librarian's arrival into the chamber. Oh my, what has happened here? We had no choice. They are religious fanatics from another place. I see. How unfortunate. We found your machine components. You can get that listening device back up and running again. Excellent. Well done. Rackham presents the two components and the librarian takes them with a gracious nod. He then walks over to the leader of soldiers who is on his dying breath. The soldier withdraws the small blue crystal pulsating rapidly with brightness. Benefactor, I summoned you as soon as I saw them. In God's name we tried to purify them, but they proved too strong. Oh, really? Indeed, your weakness and failure suppresses his word. You must repent in purgatory before you may visit the holy resting place. But Benefactor, these devils have a crystal that steals our souls. I've seen it with my own eyes. They seek to capture our immortal selves and send us to hell. You're Magus Sleeth? Bowing to Mavi with a smile. The one and only, at your service, Archeress. We have found Sleeth. Sleeth has finally been found. The librarian all this time. The one responsible for opening the portals, for corrupting so much of this tower, for causing so much death and suffering. But that cannot be. The Megasleeth lived during my lady's time. That would make him over 1,000 years old. Not even the Magi were immortal. The librarian, now revealed as Sleeth, turns back to the leader lying prone on the floor, his faltering eyes white with fear. Very observant, dwarf. But time no longer has meaning to me. I've found other ways to sustain myself over the years. Sleeth extends his hand over the dying soldier, and the panicked human suddenly tenses. The skin peels away from Sleeth's face, exposing bone and long rotted flesh. With glowing red eyes, the Magus summons up the soldier's energy. The skin on Sleeth's face repairs itself, returning to its previous normal and healthy appearance, while the soldier on the floor becomes emaciated and dies. Sleeth then turns to your champions with his eyes still glowing red. Since You have acquired the components I needed to continue my communications with Organte. Your usefulness has all but come to an end. I will leave you, for now. Libern's hand rises up in your party's direction and begins to glow. A bright flash blinds your champions. When they recover their sight, Sleeth is gone. Your champions look at each other with bewildered eyes. So the mad Magi Sleeth somehow survived all these years. I was right under our noses the entire time. Well, I'm glad we didn't get the Book of Void Power for him. He used us as pawns in a grand game, manipulating us into doing his bidding and delivering the objects of his desire. Not to mention catalyzing these fanatical humans into genocide on their world and ours. King shakes his head and walks off. Where are you going, Solarian? Should we not seek justice against this malefactor? No, Your Grace. We can't let him distract us from completing our quest. We must press on. But we just can't let him get away with it, Kay. I have no intention of doing so, High Courier. If our paths cross again, we will deliver the ultimate justice. This, I swear. And we have the Life Force Crystal is now full. Anything else in here? You have found 100 gold. What is it? Magnetic generator. So what was retro? This large piece of machinery okay, voice emits an oscillating hum as the three cylindrical segments in the main unit spin in opposing directions. As your champions near, all the metal components on their gear slides towards the machine. As Kayla explains, this generator uses magnets, which attract ferromagnetic metals like iron, although she does not know what it does generate. In her time, technology such as this did not exist yet. I can't... Well, whatever is happening over there, I can't really get to it. Can I now? Yeah, there's no going over that way. That just doesn't happen. The door is locked, bearing sign of Tower Avatar. Your champions must destroy the memory bank first to proceed further. Alright. Alright. Okay. This is interesting. Where do we have to go now? So where is this tower avatar thingy? Where did we have to do that fight? Teleporter. We passed the data bank, I thought, already. That's why you were in trouble. That's why you're in trouble, name not found. That's why there was trouble brewing. GG's? GG's then. Down here? This is the magic barrier. How do I get to that travel? Is it this travel disc? Is this where we gotta go? Let's go back this way. now the realization. The realization is there. Yes, I chose correctly. What am I buying now? What? Neo, that's not fair. It's not fair. You're taking advantage of Mr. Sawato. Not fair at all. So. things that